Okay, here we go. So we got F and G are the regions defined by those formulas. We can use our calculator. So I would have grabbed my calculator and graphed what they gave me right away. We're supposed to find the sum of the areas. We're supposed to find each area. So that one's pretty straightforward. We just need to find which formula is on top, which formula is on bottom. The calculator will tell us. So right here, the calculator is telling me that the blue formula is this formula, which happens to be F. So the blue is F, and so F is the blue one, so F is right here. Therefore, G is the other. Therefore, to find the area, I would set up integrals like these. So my first integral is G subtract F. Must be in parentheses, multiplied by dx. The other integral is F subtract G. Limits must define exactly what B is.
If they just grow out like 0 to 1.033, does it have to be B?
Doesn't have to be B. So either the number or the letter. The number's fine. If they use a letter, you've got to make sure they have said what the letter is equal to. You can't just point to it. It's got to use an equal sign.
Okay.
Yeah, either way is
So
fine.
they can write out the number.
Make sure when you grade, you always write, 1 out of 4, 0 out of 4, 4 out of 4, something like this. Should be how you are marking their page. And you don't need to take the time to put any notes. With a small group like this, it just takes way too long. So don't give them any notes. They can always go back to the videos and watch themselves. And
if they didn't explicitly say that they were adding the two, but they did get the answer.
so they did 2 separate integrals, and then they wrote down this.
2 separate integrals and then just that.
I think we're okay with that.
Okay.
What if they didn't put the
So if they use B, but they forgot to put B equals 1.033.
So nowhere on the paper it says B is equal to this number.
on the graph?
So they'll lose a point.
Sorry,
Oh,
actually.
find it? No worries.
What if they didn't put parentheses around the F minus
So they don't have the parentheses around the G and the F like this.
Yeah.
So that's going to cost them 1 of the 4 points.
Oh, okay.
They would still be able to get the other 3 if everything else is good.
Okay, this person, they did the sum from 0 to 1.03, so they forgot that second 3, and then the total area they got was 2.007.
Oh, gotcha. That's what cost them, yeah. So they're going to lose the limit point
Okay.
and the answer point. So they would only get 2 out of 4.
Okay.
It's a really good example where you do have to be precise. They require that. So go ahead and go through your stack and just keep asking questions. Brock, please.
Yeah, so actually, they're not having B equals 1.033. It's 1 point or?
So nowhere on the page it says that. Everything else is fine. They got the right answer. So 3 out of 4, they would lose the limit. They would lose this point right here for the limits.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
This
yeah,
person
Tim,
wrote
come
everything
to the
but
first
the
or second
answer.
row, please.
This person wrote everything but the answer and that B equals something, and they forgot the parentheses. They did all that work. They were so close. But they get a 0.
You have the right. I think the grader would give them 1 out of 4.
They're missing the parentheses.
They are, but they gave 2 points for the integrams.
I mean, that's some paper.
So I think they would split the difference and say, okay, we'll give them 1 of the 4.
Okay.
Please.
What if they split each integral? Oh wait. So it wasn't like F X minus G X.
That's totally okay because when you have 2 integrals subtracting, that's no, like right here, the integral of 2 terms being subtracted is identical to the separate of doing each integral separately. So that's totally fine.
Unless when they said this is equal to C, and then they said
This person just said
they
yeah.
said that 1.070 equals C.
A little weird. They kind of clarified here a little
They,
bit where they
they,
said,
I think that's, is that what?
I think it's okay now.
This one's like blank. Wait.
Also, my voice is
Just
so
have a
low.
seat. We'll get you some
This
tests.
one we're missing the DX.
So we'll do the same thing as, like here they have the parentheses, right? That's good. So I'd say the same thing. They get 3 out of 4 because they've got the rest of it right. But they will lose something for not being a little bit careful. stop this video. That's probably enough questions. But first of all, does anybody have any question for yourself about, like, when you encounter any problem on the AP test that asks you to find area?
They forgot the DMX on that one, right? Minus one, only on full.
Everything else is good, isn't it?
Everything else is fine. Well, you see it,
Well, it's 3 out of 4. Yeah.
Mhm.